Mm-hmm. Let's see here. This may be a little bit better here. Damn. No light in this son of a bitch. Still ain't no light in it. Well, it is what it is. I don't give a damn. I'm sure y'all see the title of this video. It's pretty serious. Mm-hmm. Well, we got a new fuck Trump movement out here going. Have y'all not noticed? A lot of people has been a part of it. I'm just curious who the new leader of the fuck Trump movement's going to be. I see people out here posting, fuck Trump, fuck Trump, fuck Trump. Yeah. I think it's funny as hell. I do. I think it's hilarious. I honestly do. I seen the same bullshit over the bump stock. Yeah, sure did. Same exact shit. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm letting some people get in here before I really start saying a lot of what I think about what's going on, guys. Okay? I am. Because you know what, guys? I've sat back in this for quite a while. I sat back even years back in the Second Amendment movement watching this. Warning people. Yeah, I have. And the only thing any of this done is prove me right. People didn't care enough to heed no warnings. Yeah, it wasn't important. I know it was. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm just curious who's going to be the leader of this new fuck Trump movement. I see so many people out here posting that all over their pages, ranting and raving and hollering fuck Trump over this. So who's going to be the leader? That way I know who I'm going to have to come out and slap the shit out of. Okay? I'm going to put your ass right over there in the Antifa cart. Well, you matter of fact, you might want to go and borrow some clothes from Antifa and put on you a red bandana and stand over there on that side with them. Maybe you should. That way, I'll know who my enemy is. There won't be no doubt about it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see so many people out here tore up from the floor up over Donald Trump mentioning red flag gun laws, working with the social media giants. Has that bill been put forth? No, they haven't. He just mentioned it on TV. And there's a whole new fuck Trump movement going on out here of people that was devout Trump supporters, but not anymore. They never was to begin with. They wasn't much of constitutionalists either, because most of them never could come out and stood for shit. They hid in the damn closet because they were so scared of the government that they wouldn't put their ass out in public. They're fucking cowards. But here they are, fucking Trump. They have no dog really in the hunt. They're just a bunch of entitled people that own guns. They never believed in nothing. They ever make a stand for it, but now they're all upset, hollering fuck Trump, and they're going to go to war when the son of a bitches wouldn't. I mean, they ain't got no balls. Okay? Let's say it as it is. They ain't never had no balls. They've proved that out here time and time again, because they never would come and stand for this Second Amendment they believed in so much of, and they never would come stand for it. But oh my God, they're tore the hell up now and they're ready for war. Yeah. Tell me another bullshit lie. So like I said, I'm just curious who's going to be the new leader of this fuck Trump movement. Yeah. Who's going to step forward and be the leader of the new fuck Trump movement? Because I want to know who you are. I want to know who I'm going to have to face off with. It's an entitled turdwad. It's going to have to probably go eat a lot of crow later on. Just like the dumbasses did over the bump stock. People are so emotional these days. They just lose their shit over everything. That loyalty and common sense and rationality, they just don't have it. They just don't, guys. Man, they're the impulse emotions. Too bad their impulse emotion couldn't never been that much when they were really needed out here to stand for the Second Amendment, like down there in Tallahassee, Florida. And some of these other places where the red flag gun law on a state level had already been implemented. Why wasn't they there? Oh, I've seen many people in the state of Florida reeling over what Trump said. But you know what? Their ass wasn't in Tallahassee when they were standing against that shit. No, they wasn't. If it was so important to you then, why in the hell wasn't you there? You know, that's the reason this country's falling apart. It is. That is exactly the reason this country is falling apart, is because integrity and honor. There hardly is any out here left amongst men. There's just a bunch of grown-ass men with facial hair running around acting like a bunch of 12-year-old little girls. They ain't gonna do shit but run their mouth on social media. That they've had every chance to come out and defend this Constitution this whole time, but they chose to sit on their ass and not do it. Yeah. But now it's fuck Trump. No, fuck you. Where was you at? Where was you at? If you ain't been out here standing for the Second Amendment with all the shit that's going on out here, if you didn't show up to your state capital When you had every opportunity to, because trust me, we've had a couple different stands in these state capitals nationwide in the last 3 freaking years. Now, why are you getting all upset over what Trump said? You didn't care enough to show up to your state capital to stand for that right. Why are you getting all upset now? Shit. Boy, truth hurts, don't it? It cuts deep. Cuts real deep. I read an article a while ago that were some dipshit Democrats proposing a package in California. Read it on davidharris.com. I shared it to the page here. Yeah, they're going after anything over 10 rounds. Yeah, they're going after any magazine. There's not a magazine over 10 rounds going to be fathered in. There's not going to be any gun allowed more than 10 rounds. No detachable magazine rifles. Period. All that shit. You're going to have an ID card to buy ammo. You're going to be limited to 500 rounds at any one time. You're not going to be able to allow to be on hollow point ammunition, or it would be a felony. Wonder how many people's going to stand against that in the state of California. Huh? Or are they just going to sit back on social media and let it happen? I say they sit back on social media and let it happen. Because that's what they've been doing this whole damn time. Why should they change now? I'm saying it is, guys. I don't care who I really don't give a damn. If you ain't been coming out here, going to Second Amendment events when they've been close to you and stuff, you really have no right to bitch. You could have been standing for this shit. You could have been doing your part. But did you? I don't feel guilty. I've been to Second Amendment events. I've done my part. I know a lot of other people out here did their part too. They shouldn't feel guilty about what I've got to say. They shouldn't feel guilty at all. It's all the ones that said it out here watching me that said, oh, fuck that, I ain't going. That's out here railing now, fucking Trump. Them the ones that ought to feel guilty. I'm saying it is this. Like I said, I don't care who I make mad. Matter of fact, I hope I make some people mad. Because that just shows what kind of cucks they are. The right's entitled, guys. Let me tell you something. That Constitution is nothing but a damn piece of paper. It can't defend itself. It never could. But some people out here seem to think that the Constitution can defend itself, even though it's over a 200-year-old piece of paper with some old ink wrote on it by men that founded this country. And they never really thought they really had to do anything for those rights written on that piece of paper to be guaranteed to them. Just because it was wrote on that piece of paper over 250 years ago, that it's never going to go away. That's kind of like the left, ain't it? Wanting welfare. Well, they were born into this country. You owe them a living. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Saying it is. Guys, that Constitution has been under attack for many years. Many years. It has been under attack. Especially the Second Amendment of the Constitution has been under attack, guys. But really, who has gave a shit out here about it to actually try to fight for it? To actually try to preserve our rights? Over. Guys, the Second Amendment was totally compromised during 1968, called the 1968 Gun Control Act. That's when the United States federal government decided to take it upon itself to determine who or who not could own a firearm inside of America. And that's when they become God. When they decided whose life is valuable and whose life isn't. Who had the right to defend their life, their family, and their property, and who didn't. That's when you lost the Second Amendment 50 years ago. All that has done is paved the damn way for all this other crap. Now, how many people's been out here bitching about the 1968 Gun Control Act? Not many. No, they haven't. Well, I'm not a felon. It don't bother me. That's right, it don't bother you. You don't give a shit long as it ain't affecting you. Those liberals out there really don't give a shit if flag gun law affects you or not. Because they're looking at it just like you do. As long as it ain't affecting them, why should they care? Because they're going to have their guns too. They're just going to swat your ass by using the red flag gun laws. Yeah. That's kind of how that works. You know? Guys, I sat back and I listened to what Donald Trump said. And that's the reason I'm out here making this video. He said he would be looking in the red flag gun law. So did Crenshaw. I don't really like Crenshaw all too much. But anyway, he said he would be looking in the red flag gun laws. That they would be looking into these violent video games and so forth and so on. Well, I'll tell you what I've seen in the last couple of days. And I'll just basically state what I've seen I said in my video earlier today. I've seen some of these very same people that's out here raising hell about this red flag gun law, out here parroting the same regurgitated shit that the left stream media has been pumping about the white supremacy, about the white nationalist, and we got to keep these guns out of these people's hands. I've heard this same shit from these people out here hollering fuck Trump. Yeah. Why do you think that if something's going to be done about this, it wasn't going to affect you? Well, why do you think you're exempt from something? You know, guys, sometimes I wonder why the hell I'm even in this patriot movement. Sometimes I do. Because is it even worth it? With some of the people you have to deal with out here, that calls themselves patriots, wraps themselves in the American flag. They're fucking sorry turds, man. They are. They ain't done shit. They're not ever going to do shit. They're just trying to come out here and be a part of something. The grandstand. They're fake as a $3 bill, guys. And they'll turn on you like a damn rattlesnake. They will. They'll turn on Donald Trump like a rattlesnake too. We're seeing that. Yeah, we seeing that right now. Well, like I said, guys, you ain't seen no red flag gun law bill put together. You ain't seen none of this. But you already turning on the guy for what he said on TV. And like I said, I've sat back, guys, on one account, just one of my like 10 Facebook accounts. I got 5,000 friends and 5,000 followers. And I got like 10 accounts. I got Twitter and everything else. Guys, I've seen most of the guys, the MAGA people out here, I'll say a good 30-40% of them, is basically parroting this white supremacist shit. And we got to keep guns out of these people's hands. They're parroting this crap. Same damn thing the left stream media is parroting, pretty much. Did you not think that these White House advisors and these analysts ain't going to Donald Trump and saying, dude, we got a problem? About 30 to 40% of your supporters is out here regurgitating the left stream media's bullshit. Houston, we got problems here. 30 to 40% of your supporters is out here crying like the liberal bitches about white supremacy and about keeping these guns out of people's hands. And you got 100% of the left and the fence riders scream and do something about these guns. What are you going to do, Mr. President? What are you going to do? Well, I got about 55% of my supporters here. 55% don't want me to infringe on anything. But I've got about 45% of my supporters that does want something done, and they're actually out here calling for it. And I've got 100% of the other side screaming to the top of their lungs. We got 2020 election coming up. Boy, I'm in a hard position right now. I'm going to have to give somebody something to shut them up. My supporters are not standing beside me for me to take a hard stand on this, like I have been against the left altogether. Think about this, guys. You better really sit back and you better really soak in what the hell I am saying, because this is reality of politics. What is he to do? What is he to come out and say, better yet? What is he to come out here publicly and say? When he's got 35 to 40% of his supporters that I've seen out here on social media, me myself, because I'm in the MAGA groups, guys, all my friends are pretty much Trump supporters. So I'm right in the middle of it, right? They're coming out and they're talking about, oh, this white supremacy. Oh, we got to do something to keep these guns out of these people's hands doing these mass shootings. Don't know what it is, but we got to do it. They're in these groups, these chat bubbles, commenting on Twitter, so forth and so on. If I'm seeing all this out here, those White House advisors are seeing it too because they're paying attention to social media. They're advising the president on what his supporters are saying. Let that sink in. Let that sink in a lot. Now here we come to 2020. Who's going to sit back and not vote for Donald Trump? Who's going to sit back and not vote? Let me ask you, who's going to sit back and not vote for Donald Trump come 2020? Huh? Are you going to come out and vote for Beto? Well, Beto will protect your Second Amendment. How about Joe Biden? He might let you have that shotgun. How about Pocahontas? She'll only give you bow and arrows. That'll be the only thing you'll be able to have there. Okay? Let's see who else. You can vote for Pete Buttigieg. Yeah, he'll protect your Second Amendment. He's all about playing army. Him laying down, somebody else blowing him up. Okay? Who are you going to vote for? Or are you just going to sit at home and not vote? Huh? That's kind of, something I'd like to know. Kind of curious here. Who you going to vote for? Okay, you mad at Donald Trump? Because we don't even know if he's going to do anything with red flag. He just mentioned it. Everybody's already turning on him like a pack of wolves out here. Okay? He's addressing a lot of other things in there, but the only thing people mostly heard was red flag gun laws and social media giants. Yeah. What are you going to do? Are you going to vote for Pocahontas? Or are you just going to sit at home? You going to sit at home like this right here. Let Pocahontas and one of these others, get elected. You're not going to come out here and support Trump. You're going to let all your jobs get shipped overseas. Yeah, let's just fire NAFTA back up. Let's ship all our stuff back to Mexico. Let's open the border up. Let's just do all those things that Hillary Clinton was wanting to do. Why don't we just, yeah. Are you going to be cool with that? Are you going to be cool with that? Because if you saying fuck Trump, you cool with that. All right? Smart ass? Yeah. Yeah, you cool. You cool with the Democrats confiscating all your guns and shipping your jobs off and molesting your children. Because we all know they're into that shit. You're into all this Sodom and Gomorrah shit just because Donald Trump come out and said one thing. And he ain't even done yet. Boy, you want to talk about throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Woo! Don't get me wrong, I didn't like carrying red flag gun laws. Guys, trust me, I did not like that shit. There ain't nobody out here has stood against the red flag gun laws any more than the highwayman has. I've spoke against these red flag gun laws at several different events. Oh, yes, I have. So I got the right to come out here and say what I'm saying. Because I have been out there and standing against the red flag. Oh, you damn right I have. And so's the rest of the highwaymen. So we got every right to say what we want to about this issue because we've earned it. You won't give the Democrats what they want. You just giving them what they want. They're eating this shit up. Yeah, matter of fact, Antifa might send you people an award for helping them out to make it easier for them to accomplish their objective. They'd love it if you turn on Donald Trump. Oh, you just be helping them out, guys. Oh, yeah, you be helping them out. Yeah. Hell, Beto O'Rourke may come and dance on your eating table as he's kicking your kids' bowls of cereal off on the floor. Congratulations. Your intelligence levels is shining through. Everybody's seeing what a dumbass you are out here that is a strategic thinker. Trust me, the left's laughing their ass off at you. I'm ashamed of you, really. But they're laughing their ass off at you. Now, I don't give a damn who I make mad. Remember, I don't. I understand people's upset. They can't be no more upset than I am because I've actually got skin in the game here. Yeah, I do. There's a lot of other guys out here that's got skin in the game. They don't like this shit, but they're not coming out here flipping their shit out and showing their ass. No, they're not. Well, you know what, guys? Maybe each and every one of y'all need to schedule a Second Amendment event. I got 138 people in here watching me right now, 15 on YouTube. You care about your Second Amendment? Why don't you start doing something instead of watching other people on live Facebook? Why don't you get off your ass and start standing for it? And you know what? If gun owners, we got millions of gun owners here in America, millions of gun owners. If they would all come together and stand for the Second Amendment at their state capitals, it might send a message that, hey, we're not going there. You ever thought about that? Now, hey, you might have to take off on a Saturday. You might have to spend $25 worth of gas driving one of these state capitals. But being it's your Second Amendment, is it not worth it? You'll go spend $25 on ammunition, go piss off at the range. Some of you people live in these big cities, you'll drive to some bullshit range 20, 30 miles away. So there ain't no damn excuse why you can't come out to a Second Amendment event in the Capitol. And if you're so damn scared that the government's going to catalog you, then you don't need a Second Amendment anyway. No. How you ever going to defend the right you won't even come out and stand for? You're not. Guys, social media is where people can be anything they want to be. They can be these little fictitious characters out here. They can be just as fake as hell as they want to be. They ain't got to be nothing like they're trying to come out here and present themselves. It's fairy tale land. The only ones that are real is the ones that comes out here and shows that they're real. Most of the other ones, they scared of the government, they scared of the FBI, they scared of the ATF. They're scared, they're scared, they're scared. And they're all hiding. Why are you hiding? Are you going to be able to hide later on? Are you going to be trying to hide then too? And sooner or later, guys, you're going to have to take a stand for something. You're going to have to show yourself, show your face. If you're scared of all this shit out here, you're never going to stand for nothing. You're going to give up your rights. I'm sorry. I see too much fake ass shit out here on social media. Too many fake ass people that talk a big line of shit on their smartphone, but you don't ever see them ever do a fucking thing out here for anything. Been saying it for years. Yep, been saying it for years. You know what, guys? I can take some pictures and post it on Facebook and share particular type of articles, and I can be whoever the hell I want to be. I don't never have to come out behind this smartphone. Or hell, I don't ever have to get in front of the smartphone. I don't ever have to do none of that. And I can be this little dude that I want to be out here on social media. And I can make everybody think I'm some Superman badass and I'm going to be the savior of the country. And that's what a lot of people out here is trying to project. When they ain't Superman shit and they ain't savior of a damn thing, they're too damn scared to get out of their house. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Big learning curve here. How you think we've got as far down the line in this country as we have about losing our rights? Huh? It's because people wasn't out here standing for them. When it come that Saturday for them to, hey, oh, I got stuff to do, or I got to work, or, yeah. Yeah. There you go. It's like here in Arkansas, we had a pretty good turnout here in the Second Amendment. We did have a pretty good turnout. We had like 430 or 40 people show up to our Second Amendment event in Little Rock, opening weekend of deer season. We had 430 show up. That's pretty good. That's one of the biggest crowds the state capitol has ever seen, reporters told us. Why wasn't there thousands there? Oh, it was opening day of deer season. Everybody went to deer camp. Trust me, people knew that we were having this event. It was advertised on the radio. It was advertised in the papers. It was advertised on social media. We got 430, and trust me, our numbers here in Arkansas was one of the best numbers across the country. There's only one or two states had us beat. There's hundreds of thousands of gun owners and sportsmen hunters in the state of Arkansas. I think Del Brock said there was 400,000 hunters out on opening day of deer season. We had 430 show up at the state capitol. How many people pissed off coming out and standing for their Second Amendment, to go use their Second Amendment to try to kill a deer. Oh, they didn't think they needed to come out and rally for the second. Matter of fact, we was rallying against red flag gun laws. Do you believe? I believe that was the purpose of that event. They knew about it. Most of them did. We only got 430 people, and there should have been thousands there. You know why? Those people didn't care about standing for their Second Amendment, but they damn sure cared about going and using it. But you know what? They're going to sit out here and cry like a two-bit little bitch if red flag gun laws go through on their ass. And they're going to cry and cry and cry when they turn down a chance to go stand against that. But they'll cry about it when it's implemented. Mm-hmm. So I hate to say it, guys, it's a reality check. It is. It should be a reality check to each and every damn one of you out here. This is what I've gotten in the last 3 years. It's been a freaking big reality check to me. Trust me, it has. I thought there'd be a whole hell of a lot more people stand against a lot of this shit that's been going on, but I guess I was wrong. I had too much faith in people. I had too much faith in these assholes out here on Facebook trying to be Superman when they're super cucks. I figured out just exactly how fake people can be out here the last 3 years. It's actually how hard people are. And actually what's important to people. I've had a real lesson in 3 years. Trust me. I was actually probably happier not knowing. I was. That's right, Jerry Cox. People don't give a shit until it's at their doorstep. Then it's too damn late. I agree with that. Guys, I come out here and I do what I do because I care about this country. I care about this country for my kid, for y'all's kid and grandkids. I would like to leave this country intact with the Constitution when my ass is dead and gone. I would. I come out and I stand for Christianity because I know that's one of the major problems we have in this country is people getting away from God. Okay? And trust me, they getting away from God quick. And we're going into self-destruct mode. Okay? The Constitution is no good without God. I'm sorry. Sorry I have to break your bubble. This country was founded on Christian principles. Thomas Jefferson said this country will never serve, the Constitution will never serve an unchristian society. Well, we are losing our Christians out here by the droves, and they're all attacking the Constitution. So, there you go. Proof enough. This is what this country wasn't founded on Christian principles. Then why in the hell do we have, and God do we trust on our money? Why does people have to swear an oath on a holy Bible? Well, if we wasn't founded on Christian principles, why was this stuff ever existence? Yeah. Making sense. Starting to make sense now, huh? I hope it does. God, family, and country It's not that important to most people out here anymore. You got people don't believe in God. They throw their family away. And they could give two shits less about their country. And you see them out here every day. They're just here to get whatever they can out of society and move on to the next day. Well, I'm not going to turn my back on President Trump. I'm not. There's no red flag gun law been passed. They haven't. There ain't nothing took place but some rhetoric on television. And a lot of his supporters was regurgitating the left stream media's bullshit. Kind of left him with no choice but to have to address this. Kind of did. I started seeing, after this El Paso shooting, and the next morning you had that other one, I started seeing a lot of these people out here lose their love for the Second Amendment. Yeah, I did. So what was he to do? What was he to say? The only thing I can say, guys, if you want to keep your Second Amendment and you don't want these red flag gun laws, you're going to have to make it damn well known you don't want them. The Second Amendment supporters, and I'm not talking gun owners. Gun owners are not necessarily Second Amendment supporters. They just own a gun. They don't give a shit about the Constitution or who can have a gun or who can't, as long as it ain't taken away from them. Them are gun owners. Them are not Second Amendment supporters. Okay? Big difference. The Second Amendment supporters out here, they need to show that they don't want these red flag gun laws. And they probably need to gather up at these state capitals en masse and show the federal government, show Donald Trump, show the state government that they stand against these red flag gun laws. They don't want this shit. We already done it here in Arkansas. A lot of states did it. Maybe it needs to be done again. Who knows? But yeah, you're going to have to let them know that you ain't going along with this shit. You're going to have to come out of the bushes. You're going to have to make yourself be seen. You're going to have to stand up for this Constitution. You're going to have to stand up against a tyrannical red flag gun law. Because if you're not going to stand up against it, and I mean more than social media, then you're accepting it. And you're just out here bitching about it. That's about all I got to say. The left seems to stand out and protest and raise hell about everything they don't want. Why can't we do it? Seems to be working rather well for them bastards. I'd be careful about crawling on the fuck Trump movement. You're just going to make yourself look like a fool later on. Or worse. Y'all have a good night. God bless. Y'all think about what I've said. Think about it hard. Because it's up to you if you want to let this happen or not. How devoted are you to the Second Amendment? We have an event somewhere in your state. Are you going to show up? Or are you going to sit at home and bitch? Good night. God bless.